Hello friends, once again welcome you all. By this video lesson, we are going to learn about the future indefinite tense. So, let's start. For an action that is still to take place, future indefinite tense is used for an action that is still to take place. Example we can see here, that is, I shall see him tomorrow and they will reach here in the evening. So, in this part, we are going to learn about the affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. So, related to this, now a question came in our mind, when do we use this tense? So, we often use this tense to tell any event which has not happened yet, or if expected to happen in future. For this we can see here example, I shall go to school and they will come home. We shall play football. These are the examples related to simple future tense. Let us see subject first. Subjects are of 8 types, which are divided into 2 parts. As we can see here, subject first person. For singular, as first subject we use here I, and the plural we may use here we. For the second person, to whom we are speaking is known as second person. In the singular sense, we may use here you, and in the plural also we may use here you. This you means plural you is used for more than one person, and singular you may be used for one person. Another person is that third person. In third person, the person to whom we are speaking about, it is known as third person. So, he, she, it, and the name. Here name I have given same. And for the plural form, we may use here or follow here they. Formula we can see here, that is subject, to be, verb and verb first plus object. So let us jump to the formula of simple future tense. Simple future tense, I have now this verb 1 means what is the base here, this is the base form of the verb. Verb first is the base form of the verb. And what is to be here? So let's see. To be is the helping verb. If I am going to use I and we as a subject, only one of them means I have taken we. So one of them I am going to use, at that time I have to use shall as a helping verb. At that time I have to use shall as a helping verb. Like I am going to use go as the base form of the verb, and the object remains as it is. So my sentence would be sound like this: we shall go to school. Similarly, if I am going to use one of these subjects, means he, she, it, Sam, you, they, at that time the helping verb would be will, and after will I am going to use the base form of the verb go. So this is the base form of verb and the object remains as it is. So as a rule or as a structure, shall is used with first person, shall is used with first person, I, we, and will is used with third person. Have a look. Some of the examples are given here. That is, I shall play football, we shall play football, you will play football, they will play football, he will play football, she will play football, Sam will play football. So these are the examples to represent the structure of simple future tense. So one more thing is there. You should keep in your mind that instead of shall we can use will also. Instead of shall we can use will also. In modern English it is accepted. But the grammar which we have been learning since long time, after I and we have been using shall only. That's why I have mentioned here shall it here. So let us see some negative sentences in simple future tense. I have written same formula for simple future tense, but I have made it bit alteration. I have made a bit alteration here, that a small change in it. What is that? Exactly after to be. After to be, I have used this is not. When I have used not exactly after to be, the sentence becomes a negative sentence. The sentence becomes a negative sentence. See the example of this. I make my sentence with we. We shall not play football. We shall not play football. And the sentence, because of this not, the sentence becomes a negative sentence. Instead of shall not, once again I repeat it, instead of shall not, we can use the short form of shall not is a shan't also here. So the sentence sound like this: we shan't play football. Let us see the another examples related to he, she, it, Sam as a name, you or these, that. They will not play football. So after will I have used not and the sentence become negative over here. So instead of will not also we may use want. So as a short form, the sentence will sound like this, that they won't play football. Examples we can see here, that is, I shall play football, I shall not play football. Here I have transformed or some of the sentences as I shall play football to negative sentence is that I shall not play football. They will play football, they will not play football. As a short form we can use or change the sentence like this also. You will play football, you won't play football. Sam will play football, Sam won't play football. Like this also we can change or write the sentences. Now let us see some questions, or we can say it some interrogative sentences in simple future tense. So rule over here it is that to be, subject, verb and object. Have I written the correct formula of simple future tense? No. there must be something mistake or there is something change. See here what I have done. I have changed the place of to be with the subject to the subject. If I change the place to each other, that the sentence becomes a question. Then the sentence becomes a question, or it may be in the form of interrogative sentence. Isn't that simple? See, some examples of this term is that I shall play football. I shall play football. This is an affirmative sentence, or we can say it is a simple sentence. So what I have done here in this question or in this sentence, so shall I play football? So in this sentence, shall comes in the place of I and I comes in the place of shall. What I have done here, shall comes in the place of I and I comes in the place of shall. So shall I play football and the question mark over here, and the sentence becomes the interrogative or question. So few more or one more example related to the interrogative sentence is that he will play football. Will he play football? She will play football. Will she play football? So this is the theme or terms in which we have to follow or use the interrogative sentences. Here we can see here one simple chart through which we can understand it clearly, that the use of simple future tense. One more thing I want to share you, that the simple future tense is used to predict what we are thinking will happen. To indicate an offer or promise also we can use simple future tense. And after verbs and verb phrases like sure, think, expect, suppose, hope, believe and so on, in that manner also we can use simple future tense. I hope my explanation will help you to understand about the simple future tense. Thank you very much.